What's up, YouTube? It's Verdicts back with another commentary, and I want to apologize for that laser sight thing you see at the bottom of the screen right now next to my gun. It's only for this first life, and it'll be away here in a few seconds, so I'm sorry for that, but it's about to go away. So let's get into the topic of this gameplay, which is high kills, low deaths, and how to accomplish them. So in this game I actually go 95 and 14. Not too bad, but I know kids get over 100 kills and less than 10 deaths. This is not one of those games. The other team actually rages a lot. There's like 2-3 host migrations, but if that wouldn't happen, I probably would have been able to easily drop 100 plus. So we'll get into it now. Let's get into the tips with my class setup. I'm rocking the PDW with suppressor, grip, and laser, and the reason for suppressor is, of course, to stay off of the map. If you play pubs and you don't use a suppressor, you might notice that you kill one kid and then the entire enemy team, exaggeration, but you know, 2-3 kids on the enemy team are just running straight at you right after you kill that kid, which can be pretty frustrating. I mean, if you take them all out, you're going to feel pretty sweet about yourself, but you know, that doesn't happen every time, and it can be really annoying if it happens when you are on a kill streak. So that's why I suggest the suppressor. Alright, and for the rest of your gun, just use whatever makes you comfortable with it. And then, for my second and third tips, both involve perks. So, number one, the most important thing for you to do, even more than a suppressor, probably not more than a suppressor, but pretty damn close to being as important as the suppressor, is using Ghost. Because Ghost keeps you off the map, and I'm just going to throw out a little thing about Ghost right here, you know, before I get more into it. When you're using Ghost, you have to be moving for it to actually work, and by that I mean, if you're just sitting in a corner with Ghost and not moving, and they call in a UAV, it shows you on the map, and on top of that, it makes some special sound telling them that there is a person with Ghost around and you should go kill them. I mean, so if you ever are sitting in a corner with Ghost and someone comes around the corner spraying at you, that would be why. So don't sit in a corner with it. This game isn't meant for camping, so they kind of did that to counter campers, obviously. So that is my Ghost tip. Now let's get into the next tip, which is using Scavenger. In this game, you're actually going to see me, like right here, I only have 38 bullets left, and that's why I'm sitting next to this car, and this would be a time where if they called in a UAV, I would pop up still. But that's why I'm sitting next to this car, because I don't want to waste bullets, because I only have 20 left, and, you know, that's enough to get 2 kills. And that's actually how many I end up getting. I get one more kill, run back to the spawn, and then kill another kid with my very last bullet. So that was kind of freaky, but I ended up getting my dogs, and pretty happy about it. So that is the reason for using Scavenger, so that you can just keep your gun and, you know, stay comfortable with what you're doing already. You know, if you were doing good enough to run out of your bullets, obviously you're going to want to keep that gun instead of picking up some random Shickum like I have now. So that's my number one, or my third tip of the day, and that's a pretty important one. So those are my perk and gun tips. Let's get into the main reason for all your kills, which would be your score streaks. Alright, so as you see in this game, I'm rocking the Stealth Chopper, the Orbital VSAT, and the dogs. And the reason, alright, number one, with your score streaks, use something that is achievable by you. Don't use something like VTOL Warship, dogs, and Swarm, because you're not going to get that very often. You're going to be pretty frustrated if, you know, every game you get somewhat close to it. You get like halfway to the warship and then you die. So use something that is actually achievable and not, you know, way out of there that you can't even get. I mean, I wouldn't even do that, so I don't think you guys should. You're probably not going to get it very often, but if you do, I mean, good for you. So let's get into what I'm using. I'm using the Stealth Chopper because it gets you a lot of kills, and then it's pretty close to the Orbital VSAT. You get your Stealth Chopper, you're probably going to get your VSAT. You get your VSAT, you're probably going to get your dogs or your Swarm or whatever you're using next. Because the VSAT doesn't only help you get the kills, it gives you assists when other people on your team get kills with it up. So that's the reason for my kill streaks. Now let's get into one more thing for this commentary, which is going to be playing the objective. In this game I'm actually playing headquarters, so I don't play the objective as much, because if you play the objective and capture it, then, you know, one of the teams is going to be sitting out for like a minute waiting for that headquarters to be destroyed, which is kind of frustrating when you're going for a lot of kills. So I don't play the objective in this game, but in domination or something, capture the objective. You get extra points for it, plus you get more points if you get a kill while capturing. And, you know, those are my tips for today. Play the objective, use Ghost, use Scavenger, use a Suppressor, and pick smart score streaks. Alright, so I'm going to flash the scoreboard here, show you what I have now, and then show you what I had at the end of this game after the 3 host migrations. But thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe for more.